everyone. My name is Paige, and this is my mom, Patty. Welcome back to Take 2 with Paige and Patty.
Today, we are going to be looking at Season 1, Episode 5 of Sister Wives.
First Wife's 20th anniversary.
Here we go.
As we start this episode, the three wives, Christine, Meri, and Janelle, are going to the jewelry store to get a colada ring for Robin.
Just to welcome her to the family.
Because they all wear one.
And it is an Irish wedding. It's a traditional Irish wedding band. But what's very interesting about this is Janelle, who handles all the family's finances, was
very concerned about the price tag.
Because they didn't have very much money.
They don't have a lot of money.
And it's like she said, she's always trying to make ends meet. They're not rich. They don't have a lot of money. And they're bringing on another wife with a lot of bills.
And children.
Here we go.
As the episode continues, we get to Robin's house. And Robin is settling in. She is with her daughter, Brianna. And she's showing her a photo of all the wives and Kody. And she's pointing. Who is this? Meri. Who is this? Kody. Who? She goes, who to her daughter? Daddy. So is she forcing the daddy thing on her children for them to call Kody daddy? I just don't think that's right at all.
Another thing that I found interesting, because we know now what we didn't know then, McKelty was living with her, helping her take care of the kids. Has Robin ever taken care of her kids? Has she always had a nanny or someone living with her? Because as you'll see, as the seasons go on, we'll identify them all. She literally had someone taking care of her children from the minute she met Kody. Right. And then prior to that, I guess she was living with her mother, who had to be taking care of her kids because she said she worked. I don't know where she worked, and she hasn't worked since we've seen her.
Yeah, we're not getting a lot of information on Robin.
I didn't like Robin from the start.
I don't like Robin.
You don't like Robin at all.
I don't like Robin. I think Robin is very sneaky. I think Robin had a plan this entire time to get in with this family and get in hard with this family because of this TV show. She had a plan. She did.
Yeah, and I think Christine was right from the beginning. Robin came in, she wanted Kody, and she wanted the fame and the money, and she wanted nothing to do with the rest of these wives or these kids.
No.
She had no intention of living a plural marriage in the sense that they live the plural marriage. We also know that Robin says she comes from a polygamous family, but we find out in the future that Robin's mother did not cohabitate with her father's or her stepfather's other wife. Robin's mother lived in St. George, which is really interesting because, you know, Kody was driving 4 or 5 hours to go visit Robin, probably in St. George, I'm imagining. Whereas Robin's other mother lived in Las Vegas.
Which comes up too.
Which is interesting too. We'll get to that later though. You have to wait and you have to check into season 2 or 3. I don't remember what happened when we talk about that more. So, but it's Meri and Kody's anniversary.
Yes, it is Meri and Kody's anniversary.
And they're going out to this fancy restaurant.
Fancy place. And I wonder why was TLC paying for this?
Is TLC paying for everything? I don't know, because they couldn't afford a ring.
Yes, but they're going to the most nicest restaurant in town. And Kody says that. Like, he is proud of it. But there's something that Meri keeps bringing up that is a sensitive subject. And it's kind of... like, it's kind of sad to me because Meri has a beautiful daughter. Beautiful daughter.
And they have 13 children in the family already.
Altogether. But Meri keeps complaining or talking about that she couldn't ever get pregnant again. There's people in this world that cannot get pregnant at all. And Meri has a beautiful daughter. And I think for years, Meri brought that onto her daughter. Like, I couldn't get pregnant with another one.
It was her drama. She got a lot of empathy because she couldn't have any more kids, and I think she played the big victim role in it. I think that,
which is very,
she wanted everyone to feel sorry for her because she wanted to have more children and she couldn't, which I understand.
It's very hard. That's very sad.
Infertility is a devastating issue.
But it really is one.
But she was very fortunate to have one child. And she didn't seem to want to pursue any other avenues to have a child. So that was interesting. But what I thought was really, really kind of frustrating, kind of just set the whole tone for this entire show, and Kody. Meri, when they were at dinner, expressed the jealousy issues that she was having. And Kody came back at her with, you were all excited to meet Robin, and now you're having all these issues. Well, I think Meri was excited to meet Robin because Meri did not get along with either Christine or Janelle. I think that Christine and Janelle had a friendship, and they kind of cooperated and helped each other along. Yes. And Meri was just kind of there. Yes. We find out in the future that there were some things about how Meri treated them very poorly. And that might have resulted in them not really being friendly with Meri.
So I think Meri
she was thinking Robin was going to come
be on her side.
And be on her side and take her side.
But Robin took over everything.
Anyway, she says to Kody about the jealousy. What if I were giving attention to another man? And Cody's reaction was just repulsing, because that's what he said. He said it sickened him to even think of something, of her even being with another man or thinking about another man. Okay, this is very, he's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. It's okay for him to sleep with 4 wives, go out and get a young girlfriend, and have intimate relations with all of them. But the idea of one of his wives being attracted to another man sickens him. Well, I guess it would, because he is a narcissist.
Yes, I truly believe he is a narcissist. Yes,
he acts like a narcissist. Mm-hmm.
It's very to him. What did he say about them being in a 20-year relationship? Like, he's so proud of himself. This is great for him.
It's really all about him, which is
This is a partnership, 20 years. That is amazing. A partnership for 20 years, but he's making it about him.
About Kody. And I think Kody was like on some kind of a, he got this TV show, and they were starting to have some money come in, and he had no problem with spending it. He was going to indulge and enjoy himself, have a good time.
The last thing to wrap up for this episode is I want everybody to go back. And when Christine is talking on the couch about how important it is for the wives and Kody to celebrate the anniversary of being one-on-one, I want everybody to go back and look at Robin's face of how angry she looks that they're going to Mexico and she's not.
And we'll add a picture in the video, because we have a picture.
Right. She wanted to go places.
She wanted to live the good life. It's just
all
very
along.
Selfish behavior.
All along, she's been like this. It's so crazy.
Another thing to point out at the very end, when they're doing all their videos from Mexico and having such a great time, and Kody gets to experience all the great times because he goes everywhere and does everything. But he mentioned to Meri about doing in vitro fertilization, and at that point, Meri didn't want to do it. So for the next 10 years, we get to listen to how
she didn't have another child.
Thinking about doing in vitro. Back then, she was, and that would have been the time to do it. Yeah, that would have been the time to do it if they really wanted to do it.
Yeah, but she has a beautiful child.
Plus, she has, all the other kids.
Bonus children.
Based on what they say their family is about, that they are the mom to all of the kids. So Meri did not have one kid. She had 18 children throughout the course of this. 18 children that were supposedly, based on their religious beliefs, her children. So that's the end of episode 5, season 1 of Sister Wives. We're a little hard on the Robin and Kody situation because we don't like.
I don't like Robin. And it's not that Robin. I don't like her because I don't know her. I just don't like her actions. I don't like how she is coming across like this already.
I don't believe Robin. I don't believe anything. I think she's
very sneaky.
I think that based on judging her character from the beginning, from the very beginning of the show, I felt like she was just very manipulative.
And this is just what we think
Yes,
based
these are
on the
just
show.
our
We don't know what
opinions,
happens.
our reactions to
Yes,
the show.
we don't know what happens behind this. Reality TV, you never, ever know.
What's
but
really
this
going
is
on.
placed in front of me, so I'm going to have an opinion about it.
Yes. So thank you for watching, and please hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Come back for
Season 1, Episode 6. We'll see you then.
Bye.